What is up, YouTube? I'm Alex, and you are watching SG1 Sports. The Big Ten season is finally here. Bossman had to tell me to just chill out a little bit today. I was way too excited. But man, what a great season does this look to be. If you love cupcake games, then boy oh boy, is week 1 the week for you. Half of the games feature a Big Ten team facing a less talented team. In fact, in 5 of the 11 games, the Big Ten team is favored by more than 20 points. Today, I'll go over my predictions and picks for each Week 1 game. Nebraska at Minnesota is how the conference season begins this year. While I believe Nebraska will be competitive, I don't think they will start off with a victory here. Athan Kalakamanis will lead what I predict to be a very solid offense for the Golden Gophers. Ex-receiver Daniel Jackson will be the difference in this game. I see him making big play after play against a sort of shaky Nebraska secondary. I could see this one getting out of hand early. The line is currently at -7 Minnesota. I would say that is a good bet though. Give me 35-24 Minnesota winning this one. Alright, the only Big Ten game on Friday this week is Michigan State versus Central Michigan. I don't think this game will be as much of a walk in the park as people are thinking it will be. Jim McElwain has a very solid group in Mount Pleasant this year, though they had a tough season last year, only going 4-8. They have to bounce back this year or Jim's seat will start getting hot. However, I do see Michigan State winning this one by 3 points late. Noah Keem is a question mark at quarterback for me, and that's the main reason that this game will be so close. Mel Tucker will have his defense ready though, and they will win this one 13-10. Alright, now we are on to the Saturday games. First one, Michigan versus East Carolina. Put all the burger jokes aside, all the recruit jokes. It's now time to get serious. Week 1, I know Michigan is gonna miss Jim Harbaugh a little bit. I think this will allow East Carolina to hang around longer than they should. Second half, the Michigan defense will pitch a shutout, and J.J. McCarthy will come alive and throw for 2 late scores to seal the game. Michigan 35, East Carolina 24. Utah State at Iowa. This is the first game that I don't think will be close. Iowa has a lot to prove. They have a brand new play caller in Cade McNamara, who looks to revive a notoriously bad Iowa offense. Hawkeyes defense will get the job done early and often. I see this one being a coming out party for the Hawkeyes, and I also look for them to prove a lot to a lot of people in this Week 1 game. Iowa 31, Utah State 10. Oh no, we have an urgent upset alert. Fresno State at Purdue. While I see Purdue and Hudson Card being solid this year, Week 1 they will get beat by Fresno State. I see them starting off very slow. Fresno State always has a competent offense, and this year will not be any different. And I honestly think Purdue will be missing Aiden O'Connell in their first game without him. Fresno State 21, Purdue 20. Alright, now the next game, Ohio State at Indiana. I really wish I could say this was on upset alert too, but I can't with any sense of pride. Ohio State will come out and lay the smackdown on a Hoosiers team that historically hasn't done well against the Buckeyes. This Week 1 game will be no different. Ryan Day and the Ohio State Buckeyes will cruise to victory in the final 2 quarters. It doesn't matter who's under the center for the Buckeyes in this game. Ohio State University 52, IU 27. Buffalo at Wisconsin. This is also one I was thinking about potentially putting on upset alert. But I do think the Badgers will put it together and find a way to fight off a pesky Buffalo team. Tanner Mordecai will have to have some late game heroics to win this one, but he will, and the Badgers will win it 17-10. Towson at Maryland. Maryland is going to come into this one fired up after a lackadaisical 2022 showing. Tagovailoa is looking to lead the Terps to a much more respectable season. It all starts with showing out and showing up against Towson. Maryland head coach Mike Losley will have his men ready to go. I don't know if I want to be a Towson player on Saturday. Let me tell you what. Maryland 49, Towson 7. Upset alert! Upset alert! Upset alert! West Virginia versus Penn State. You've heard it many times. You never know what team will come out in week 1. Penn State better be ready or West Virginia will rain on what should be a good Lion season. I see Sean Martin making his presence being known on that defensive line for West Virginia. He will wreak havoc on what is an above-average Penn State O-line. Garrett Green will also do enough as a shot caller on offense to move the ball and score late in the fourth quarter to take the win. 41-38 Mountaineers. Toledo at Illinois. If you already watched my season predictions, then you already know what I think about this one. If not, I'm going to break it down for y'all real quick. Since 2006, a MAC team has beaten a Big Ten team every season that they've played. This season will not be any different. Toledo looks like it's a real contender to win the MAC this year. I don't think they will run away with this game by any means, but I do see them winning it with a last-second field goal. 27-24. Northwestern at Rutgers. Although this is a battle of historically underperforming teams, this game could produce some big fireworks. When two bad teams play, for whatever reason, that usually equals out to an exciting game. With Pat Fitzgerald gone at the helm for Northwestern, a lot of people are saying they will be conference doormats once again, and I am one of those people. Rutgers will win a close and exciting game, 37-28. That's the last game on the lineup for this week. Hopefully I was able to guess a few right. If not, I look forward to hearing from all y'all lovely listeners in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all Big Ten information all season long right here at SG1 Sports. And lastly, but definitely not least, we would like to say thank you to everybody tuning in today, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.